No one would call Prince Aeschylus a handsome man. His harsh countenance was marked from the Acquasasso family's tortures. A knife had nicked him beside his right eye, and above the same eye, red ripples in his skin gave testimony that red-hot something had been held close to burn and scar. Even years later, his brown complexion held a gray tinge of dungeon. He limped slightly from the iron bar they had used on the bones of his right leg. He was now but 24, but at the temples, his shoulder-length black hair contained streaks of premature white, and he had a reputation for moving silently and appearing suddenly when he was least wanted. For instance, now. Prince Aeschylus gazed upon me, and in the reflection of his critical eye, I saw myself as I must look, glowing with the first flush of love, disheveled by the fall to the floor, and worst of all, unchaperoned. Hastily, I tucked my hair and straightened my gown. Prince Aeschylus then focused on the young lover. "You are Lysander, aren't you? Lysander of the Marquetti of Venice?" "Yes, Prince Aeschylus." Lysander whipped off his badly chosen cap and bowed a little too deeply. He was nervous, as was I. "I'm glad you've chosen to come to this celebration and end the difficulties between the prosperous Marquetti and the noble Montagues." Prince Aeschylus pushed the door wider and spoke into the shadowy room, where I could see his 3 steadfast companions and bodyguards, Dion, Marcellus, and Holofernes, and... "Are you pleased also, Lord Romeo?" Shit. This situation could not possibly be more ruinous. "I'm overjoyed at this unexpected turn of events, the announcement of my daughter's betrothal." As my father moved forward into the light, he spoke with intensity and in warning tone, for someone else shoved his way forward. I knew who it was even before I saw his face. My soon-to-be spouse and murderer, Duke Stefano. He was red-faced, perspiring, and livid. Woe, for ruin is now my middle name. I bowed my head to shut out the sight. By all that was holy, I had betrayed myself to my betrothed. I would be shunned, condemned, forced to take the veil as a penitent, a fallen woman,